it's your man Mac the Reactor, fresh out the trash compactor. You'll know me by now. It's your favourite England-born, somewhat Australian sounding Reactor. He's a big boss like Rick Ross. He goes harder than Slipknot. He's in permanent beast mode without even applying the cheat code, baby. He's so crazy. Man, I'm back to do another reaction for your satisfaction, and I'm such a happy man right now. You want to know why? Because you're helping me build my channel, man. I created the thing. You'll help me lift it into something amazing. And the Mac Pack, I love y'all, okay? I keep the backpack in my backpack, okay? Nearly messed that up, but who cares, alright? Y'all fell in love with me for who I am. Now, I'm coming back to react to some more Billie Eilish, man, and I gotta say, this was recommended to me. I didn't come up with this idea myself. This was from Abigail Osemede, and I really hope I've said your name correctly, but Abigail, you really recommended that I watch this because it's the same interview 3 years later. You said you think I would really enjoy it. So we're going to get straight into Billie Eilish. I actually haven't reacted to a Billie Eilish video in over a week, which I think is strange. So let's get into it. Billie Eilish, and I'm feeling very Billie and very Eilish. Whatever the hell that means. I'm going to put some Mac on this here, cheese.
Time capsule 1-1.
Let's do this shit.
Let's do it, bro.
Year 3. Y'all been asking for it, so here we are.
My name is Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish. My name is Billie Eilish.
I think it's October.
That's who I've been reacting to. That's her name. Billie Eilish.
18th, 2017.
It's October 18th, 2018. October 18th, 2019.
Wow. You know what's crazy about that? In a sense. I mean, sort of looks the same. Sort of. I actually think she does look a little bit different to the right over here, but sort of looks the same. But it's kind of like a different woman, huh? Because there were definitely different career points within these years. That's interesting.
I'm 15.
I'm 16. I'm 17.
Yeah,
I
18
have
now, right?
257,000.
I have 6.3 million. 40.7 million. That's great. That's so...
You know what I like about that? Is that she did not react. It wasn't like... It was like, yeah, I get it. It's kind of crazy. I'm struggling to keep up with it myself, you know?
Can you... Wow. That's crazy.
1.13 million.
9.6 million. 152 million.
Wow.
Google searches of me. Bing? Who
Bing?
the fuck uses Bing?
I mean, you didn't have to laugh at me over it. I mean, somebody has to use it.
It's a picture of me and Charlie XCX.
Isn't it the one about me?
Charlie XCX is dope, by the way. You'll really need to stop underrating her. I don't care. I love it. That's Charlie XCX. I didn't just make that up on the spot. You should know that.
Smiling. That's a lot.
That's a
10
lot.
million? That's my face. No, that makes me feel good though, cause sometimes the most liked pictures like you with like another celebrity or you with
Yeah, facts, because that's kind of what it is in the first one, right?
somebody else, but that's just me. That shit's hard. Come on.
She's
I'd say
four.
probably Khalid, which is weird because he's like just a homie of mine.
Oh, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber, Young Thug, Avril Lavigne, Ariana Grande, Kid Cudi, Ty Dolla $ign. Oh, Tiana Taylor. God, there's so many.
That's some big names.
But like Drake, come on. Drake.
Drake be following a lot of the females, man. But he be following a lot of the young females. I'm not saying anything. Or am I? I don't know if I'm saying anything. I just, again, maybe they're looking at working together. I don't know. But I kind of like, I think he follows Bad Baby too, which I was like, huh?
Drake is...
Diplo, same thing. Any young girl you can think of. Diplo's in the comments on Instagram. I don't think anymore, because he's been called out on it. And I think now, as a PR job, he's trying to be like, oh, maybe I should check the age of who I'm reacting to in the Instagram comments. Diplo, I don't know about you, bro. I don't know about you. I don't. He commented on one of Bad Baby's pics, and it was something very flirtatious. And I was like, benefit of the doubt, in case somebody doesn't know the age of the... But I'm just saying, like, you have a social responsibility, my guy. Be careful.
He's like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only...
Maybe that wasn't fair, what I said. Maybe that wasn't fair. Maybe that they have just met. Fair enough. Okay,
him,
my bad.
He's so nice. Like, he does not need to be nice. You know what I mean? He's at a level in his life where he doesn't need to be nice, but he is, you know?
Hey, facts. I have to pause this. I know I'm pausing it very, very... I don't mean to over-pause, I understand. But I've actually met Drake. What Drake did, right, is is I'm friends with a whole bunch of battle rappers because that used to be my thing. You know, from about 2010 to about 2015, battle rap was like my thing. It's where I got my name out, right? I met Conceited from Wild 'N Out. Some of these guys became my friends. I talked to them on the phone, all that kind of stuff, right? So next thing that happens is Drake puts up $10,000 as prize money for DNA to battle Disaster in Canada, right? Fast forward maybe about 6 months later, he's meant to be at a battle rap event, and he skips the Grammys to go and be at the battle rap event, okay? So this is saying a lot about Drake's character. So fast forward about a year from that point. I can't give you the timestamp because I can't exactly remember, but, you know, probably within that 2010 to 2015 period, right? So next thing, we're in Brisbane. A couple of my guys from Canada come down. They know Drake personally. Drake invites them plus me and one of my boys to come backstage at the Futures Festival in Brisbane in, I think, 2014, 2015, something like that. And he was nice to us, bro. He made sure we had a bottle of champagne. He was nice with now. Don't get me wrong. I didn't go and talk about his whole life story or nothing like that. I can't call him my homie. But I wouldn't be surprised if I ever met him again if he was like, you're that dude, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we spoke a little bit, but like, not much. My homie spoke to him a little bit more because they actually knew him. But more what I'm trying to say is great dude. I'm confirming what Billy said. And it took me 2 minutes to tell you what took Billy 5 seconds. So, give this video a like.
Being Apple's up next artist.
Jeez. Jeez.
You know, the thing about being really inspired to kick goals with Apple is I find good things like that come in pairs. I'm sorry.
I did Ellen last week, Jimmy Fallon, so many festivals. I met Takashi Murakami, I went to his studio. Dave Grohl's daughter did a cover of my song. He played guitar for her at a talent show, I think. There's been a lot of shit that's happened in the last year. My skin was so bad. Jesus.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm glowing now. Yes. My skin got better.
Very self-critical.
I was the season opener for SNL.
Did not know
sold
that.
out a headlining arena tour. Did Howard Stern, Rolling Stone cover, Elle cover, V cover, Billboard cover. Released the album. Had a #1 single. Had a #2 single for like 16 weeks straight or some shit, right?
Or some shit, right? Just letting you all know, I actually did see the Howard Stern interview. Not all of it. I think it might have just been like a highlight thing. But I saw some of it.
Biggest selling album of the year. I have Drake's phone number.
I do not.
The people that support me. My fans, which I don't like to call fans. My family,
God.
How about family? Again, I'll go back to the video. I'm sorry.
Was so annoying then.
Finishing this album and doing the most crazy shows I'm capable of doing in the next month.
I finished that album. Thank the Lords above, because I was about to jump off a building to finish that fucking album. Oh my God.
Hard to finish the album after doing
Exhausting. Thank God I finished that shit.
Thank God you didn't jump.
Honestly, sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I'm like me and Phineas have had conversations where we're like, can you believe we actually finished the album? I swear to God, we thought we would never finish that shit. Ever. I love that album.
She is so Cali, bro. Like, I gotta say, she's so Cali, bro.
Probably like a fucking 10, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you can get that
Fuck
off.
it. Oh wait, it's grades. Sorry, A. I never went to school. I never got grades.
Facts.
Sorry, A+. That's what I meant. Most important thing right now, though, probably would be maintaining my happiness, which I've been experiencing for like the first time in many years lately, which is really cool.
That's cool, man. And when you get to that point of having that much success, it does get to a point where, you know what? Your happiness does end up being one of your priorities. And I'm going to keep watching the video because it's a long one and you'll have heard enough out of me.
And not that my fans aren't like also the other most important thing in the world. And doing shows is also really important to me, and doing crazy shows especially, but I want to stay happy. That's a big goal for me.
Very important. Hard to sustain.
I don't know if I'm more confident. I just think I know what I'm doing more. I think I'm less confident, actually.
That's interesting.
True, I was less confident for sure. I was definitely not as confident last year as I was before that. but I am
Interesting.
for sure a billion times more confident than both of those years. I feel like I'm probably the most confident I've ever been in my life. I guess.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that. I'll leave it at that.
I don't know how the fuck. I don't know how it happened, but I guess I am.
I am definitely successful. I was thinking about that like earlier today because of this interview. I was like, back then I thought it was like the biggest it was ever gonna be, and I thought, you know, it was the most I was ever gonna be recognized, and it was the most anyone's gonna know me, and it was the most money that I would have, the most clothes I'd have, the most shoes that I'd have, and what's crazy, it wasn't. Success is not...
It's crazy how you think, it's like we have an internal thermometer, right? And we hit the height of that thermometer, it starts to burst open, and we're like, oh, it's never going to get better than this for me. Holy... The next thing, your internal thermometer actually increases. That's your normal now. So that's now not actually your highest point. Your highest point's now up here somewhere. Interesting. I bet it will continue to happen.
How well people know you, it's how you're, like, looked at. I genuinely did not think people would care. I, like, can't even stress it enough. I can't believe people care so much.
Well, they do.
For me. It's crazy to me.
I might be safe if I go to Trader Joe's.
Nope. Not safe.
Now.
I tried it. I went to Trader Joe's. Did not work. Nope. Did not work. Tried it. I also tried Costco, which I thought I'd be safe at, and that didn't work.
Because Costco keeps the cost low. You need to tell me what Trader Joe's is, though. I don't know what that is. It's not out here. I don't think it's in the UK. It ain't been back there when I've been there. I don't know.
Fuck's sake. The reason it was, like, affecting me so much last year was because all I wanted to do was go out. I don't even think about going out anymore.
It's an adjustment.
I like this life that I have. I like being famous. It's very weird.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
just
very
gotta
cool.
change the adjustment to it, you know?
And I feel like I can say that now because I used to hate it. I hated doing press, and I hated being recognized, and I hated kind of everything that had to do with it. There's a lot in fame that's fucking gross and horrible and just miserable, but I'm very grateful for it, and it's really rare, and it's really, I'm very lucky, so I'm so done with complaining about it. I complained about it for so long.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I've never had anything along the line of what she's experiencing, but we have to be very grateful, and we have to sometimes adjust ourselves to this thing that we have, and it's good to see she's handling it well, because there's a lot of artists that kind of do stay out of the limelight and kind of, you know, yeah.
Probably that stupid Cheeto head man. November 6th, there's an election soon. I really hope everyone votes, so the world doesn't end.
There's an impeachment going on.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly, the news is so bad, I can't even... Oh yeah, Beyonce had some twins. And she still looks fly.
I forgot about that.
Kehlani's pregnant.
I forgot about that,
Greta
too.
Thunberg, honestly, she's been fucking kicking people's ass.
She has, too.
Get it. That can die, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a t-shirt that still says that on it. I'm gonna burn that t-shirt.
Get it. It's supposed to be like, let's get it, but like, let's get it is so annoying. Stop. Oh, that stupid Snapchat filter that's like, ja-da-da-da-da.
I'm kind of over the whole, like,
I don't remember that.
jeweling shit. Like, that shit is so ugly. Like, smoking looks cooler than jeweling. Don't smoke, but you know, like...
People think I'm pregnant. A lot of people thought I was pregnant for a second.
They did think I was pregnant. There was like a story on Snapchat the other day. It was like, wait, did Billie Eilish have a baby? It's like, what? Biggest rumor though now, that I sold my soul to Satan.
I think Satan has everything he wants. I'm just saying.
No, I don't have a boyfriend. I could not have a boyfriend. That would just be mean to him. I don't know. I almost had one for like a little, but it wasn't really exclusive, so I don't know what you call that. I hate things that are exclusive.
That's so funny. I don't have a boyfriend. I actually did then, but I don't now. I still am on good terms with everybody. And I still have so much love for, like, the person that I was with then. But I am single. And about to turn 18.
Right, so when you told me she was 18, this is about 4 months old. So she's only really just kind of turned 18. All right, fair enough.
For the first time in my life, I don't feel the need to be with anyone. For the first time in my life.
That's very good.
I don't have my eyes on anyone. I'm not in the mood. I don't have enough stamina for it right now. And I'm totally fine with that. So.
Good.
Who knows? I'm open to it.
I think the month of May, probably mid-May, I was in a horrible place mentally. So.
When a friend of mine died in June. It's pretty bad.
That's tough, man. That's so tough.
In January, I had a meeting showing me the schedule for the whole year. And I sat there and was totally silent and totally still, and just tears, like, just streamed down my face. I went to my garage and I just cried. It just was very overwhelming, and I was in a really bad place, so.
She found that confidence, though, huh? It's important.
I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to take it for granted. I catch myself.
True.
Even some things I've said today, I catch myself. What am I doing? What am I saying? What? 40,000 people? What?
Are you ever conscious that you're doing something that you don't want to be doing, but you're just doing it? It was like that, because I was taking it for granted, and that makes me really mad, and I don't want to be, and I just was. I don't know, I worked really hard on not doing that, as I said in that, and I've kind of held my ground a little bit. I think I've, like, kind of accomplished not taking it for granted. I've been really grateful for everything and really aware lately, and I just was realizing that I was giving too much of myself to other people's lives and to other people's situations, and I was like, you know what, I need this attention on me right now, so.
You know what that got me thinking about is that, like we do forget sometimes, or I'll speak for myself, I forget sometimes that she is 18. To be killing it so much at this age, and to be that mature, and to be that wise, and to be that polished musically, you know? Yeah, nah, she's proud, yeah.
Yeah.
Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station.
The storyline is so heartbreaking,
I haven't seen
dude.
it. I haven't
that
seen
shit
it.
grabs you and pulls you and.
No, I can't afford a real chain.
They are real. My chains were gifts. I did not buy anything that I'm wearing.
I stopped wearing real jewelry, like real diamonds and stuff, because A, I'm gonna break that shit. B, I'm gonna lose that shit. C, I got other shit to buy. You know what I mean?
I understand.
I like bright green a lot.
I like black. It's been pretty dark lately, so I've just wanted to be dark with it.
Black is like the only time I can go through the airport and be fine.
Wow.
That's cool, because the airport is normally like basically being at a meet and greet. But if I'm wearing a black beanie and a black shirt and some black pants and some black shoes, I'm pretty good. I kind of like them all. Like, I'm not opposed to anything. Anything. Nah.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel that there is pressure on me, but I don't feel the pressure. You know what I mean? I feel it.
There's a difference in that right there, right? Very different. One kind of oblivious to the pressure, another one tremendously feeling it. The current Billie is like, yeah, it's there, I'm just not caught up in it.
Less now that it's bigger in a way. It's like performing in front of 80,000 people is way easier than performing in front of 8 people.
Oh, I agree. And the most I performed in front of is like 3,000 people or 4,000, something like that. But get me in a room that's got 10 people in it, I can see everybody, I'm consumed by everybody. I want to go on my show, you know what I mean? I get it. And I no idea what she deals with. No idea.
I don't know why.
I kind of would say the no respect element of the getting recognized. I want a hug. I want to talk to somebody and hear how their day went.
I can understand.
I don't want a camera shoved in my face.
Mm-hmm. It's gotten much worse since then.
I bet.
Excitement makes you be kind of stupid sometimes. I did this show last week where I went down into the crowd and I just did this to all the hands, and somebody grabbed my hand and yanked me so hard. And I had two of my security guards with my hand in one hand, or my arm in one hand and their arm in one hand, literally going like this to try to pull me away, and it took a minute to do it. I'm like...
That is a little crazy, right? And you got to think of the artist's safety too. You know, like I understand, she covered it. She said, when we're excited, we do some crazy things, but just try and think it out a little bit more.
Bending over, and I was also singing Ocean Eyes at the same time. I was like, and then when they finally let go, I like fell on top of this fucking thing, and then somebody stole my ring. Somebody grabbed my hand and pulled my ring off, stole it, whatever. I expect that, and then I leaned back into this one area of all these fans, and this one girl just went to me. And at first I was like, she probably didn't mean to, because she kind of went like this. They're only trying to be loving, and sometimes it just comes off wrong. That's it.
Don't post everything you think.
Should give it to myself then too.
There's a lot of artists that really shouldn't do that. I'll be seeing an artist tweet and I'll be like, bro, you really need to just think about that for a moment. Because then it's on like all the media channels the next day. You know what I mean? Calm down, people.
But I do it now. I don't anymore. Yay. That's what I was just saying. Sometimes it's better to just shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell 16-year-old me to remember who her best friends are and remember who the people that care about her the most are, and not throw them away for somebody else or for something else.
I really hope that I'm not an asshole, because I'm really afraid that I will be, and I really don't want to be. You better not be an asshole.
She's doing okay.
I'll whip your ass.
I don't know if I'm an asshole, am I? God, God. See, I didn't... Oh, my God. I was so bubbly and... I know. But what's funny is I wasn't actually in real life. I just was new to interviews, and I thought I had to be all, like, bubbly and cute in interviews. When I watched that, when the other one came out last year, I was like... I, like, didn't know I could swear. I was saying, like,
freaking, what the heck? What the heck? Laryngitis as heck. Tiring as heck.
Am I an asshole? I don't think I'm an asshole. Maybe, I don't know.
You know what's funny is the first time I saw Billie Eilish ever was not in like the Bad Guy video or anything like that. It was on the React channel. Like it might have been Teens React or Adult React or something. I can't really remember, and that was like 4 years ago, I think. So I wasn't on Billie when everybody was on Billie, but that's where I got a taste, you know.
I performed for a bunch of Jared Leto's friends and Jared Leto in his house. I performed for Leonardo DiCaprio.
What?
In Jared's big, huge living room. Bieber watched my Coachella set. That's crazy.
Mel C, Sporty Spice came to my show.
That's
Avril
crazy.
Lavigne came to my show. Tom York came to my show. Dave Grohl's come to my show. Billy Joe Armstrong came to my show. Julia Roberts has come to my show.
What?
Leonardo DiCaprio watched my SNL show. Backstage. I don't even know why he was there. Chris
Crazy.
Rock. Well, I didn't know for those last couple that they were in there. Bieber, I was thinking about that the whole time. Bieber and Haley were both watching me, and I luckily I didn't see them, because if I had seen them, I would have lost my shit.
Whoa, Lil Wayne.
Oh, to perform with Lil Wayne? That's a great answer.
Myself, I'm tired of other
Lil Wayne, you know what? Myself, man.
Doing shows with other people is really stressful.
I can understand it.
Brockhampton.
Tierra Whack is sick.
My favorite artist is techno. There isn't one song that I don't like that he puts out. Every single song that man puts out, I love. Shouldn't that count as your favorite artist?
He's not my favorite,
that puts
but he
out music
does.
that you only like? You know what I mean?
Having the approach that no one's had. Trying to write something no one's written.
So stupid. I remember that. Try to write something no one's ever heard. God, what an idiot.
See, that's why I'm still bad at it, because that's what I was trying to do.
So you could write down like skip it, and you could sing it, and nobody ever did that before. Fair enough.
Fuck.
True. That's so funny. Yup. She's right. Yeah, I'm bad at it. Honestly, I don't know, because I kind of have no idea what to expect. Like, I thought I knew, like last year, I thought I knew what people would like for my album, and I thought I knew like what would be popular, and I was so wrong. Bad Guy is like the biggest fucking thing ever now, which is so weird. I did not think anyone would like that one. So I have no clue. I almost have a feeling that the one that I would say is my favorite, like, one right now, people might not even like it. So I have no idea.
Who knows? Facts.
The music industry, man. We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude. Everybody I know that's an artist, we are sad motherfuckers.
So annoying. So somebody got that tattooed. That quote.
What, we're all, like the whole thing? Craziness.
Tattooed. I don't think it's fair to say that we're all sad, because I don't think that's true. I was just 16 and friends with a bunch of other, you know, young people that were kind of going through the same stuff, like having this crazy spotlight on them, and they were fucking sad too. And that's why I think I thought that, but I hadn't experienced it. I think it's a beautiful thing we get to do. I think it's really difficult, and I think that's what people don't realize, and that's why I wanted to say that then. Yeah, it was terrifying, and it's like, it still is, but I enjoy it, and I don't know. I enjoy it.
Oh, I just want to do everything. I want to create what I want to create when I want to create it. It's going to change, no matter what.
Same shit. Whatever I want.
That's cool. I like what she said there. So it's cool that you were like, same shit. Like, great, cool.
I'm not going to tell myself to do something different next year. I'm going to just do what I want next year.
Cool.
That's what I'm doing this year.
That I dress and look really different than my music. Which is true for all the old music I have, or like the stuff I put out like years ago. But you gotta remember, I was 13 when Ocean Eyes came out, and then I was 14 when I wrote like all the rest, and then I was 15 when I wrote Don't Smile at Me with my brother when we put that out. Now I'm 16, and all year I've just been making music that's gonna come out when I'm 17, and then when I'm 17 I'll probably be like, yeah, this isn't me now, but it was me when I was 16, and then I'll make music when I'm 17, and then when I'm 18 I'll be like, this isn't me now.
Let me guess, that's exactly what happened?
A genius! Oh my god, hell yeah. Damn. Articulate.
I don't write anything unless I'm in a studio ready to make the song there and there. I write in the studio now. I don't write anything beforehand, because you know what? It ends up, if I wrote something on Monday and I don't go into the studio to record until Friday, by Friday, I'm not even feeling it.
Feel it. She stated it perfectly, dude.
She really
She
did.
put it better than I could have put it.
Who is that? We should get to know her.
The thing is that the ones that annoy me are the ones that are pretty true. Like, my voice is really soft, and it's not belty and shit. And that people think that I whisper in all my songs. And, like, I do in a couple songs, but I feel like people just say that about when they've heard one fucking song. Like, listen to Wish You Were Gay.
I don't really think she whispers either. I think it's more of like a haunting, like, oh yeah, maybe it's like a haunting whisper sometimes. I like it.
Bitch belting. And, like, my belt is not even close to a fucking Adele belt. Adele is like a literal god. But
It's just different. Like,
it's different music.
you don't have to be shouting to be good at singing.
My brother's my best friend. My brother's my best friend.
My best friend is Phineas, but he is also my brother.
Instagram.
That answer never changed.
Probably Instagram.
Instagram been hurting my feelings lately.
I really see everything, but that's the problem, is that I see everything, so then I see everything I don't want to see, and you know, it's just this fucking thing in my brain. So lately, I don't like looking at it.
A fan brought me a notebook filled with huge, like, letters from my fans to me, all from different people, and it's like tons of pages. It's incredible. People throw a lot of things at me on stage. I've been throwing, you know, bras, avocados. A girl gave me this huge, like, stuffed bloche that she made with this, like, velvet material. And I have been...
Bloche is her clothing line, right? Somebody told me that in the comments. I think, right, it was called Bloche? But what's a bloche then? Like, she said she had this huge stuffed bloche. Does that mean, like, just a bear made out of bloche? Or is bloche, like, is there a mascot for it? I don't know. Hey.
Been sleeping with it for a week now. So embarrassing.
Okay, all right.
I wasn't going to tell anyone
Something
that.
you wear, okay.
It's really cozy, though. But the other day I was lying in bed thinking, like, what if she put a camera in this thing?
It's really hard to talk about my life and have it not sound like I'm bragging. I said that today, too. My nose is so cute in that. Sorry, I just look at that nose. Like a little button.
It is like a little button.
Sometimes I'll catch myself in a conversation with someone acting like I'm in an interview. And in interviews, you're trained to talk about yourself and not ask the other person about themselves. And so I'll catch myself in conversations where I'm like, shit, like I'm being interviewed. I'm acting like I'm being interviewed instead of acting like I'm talking to a human being. And I think some artists and celebrities haven't even learned that and still just do that. And people I love.
I've never had to worry about that. Definitely never been at that level, so I've never ever had to worry about that. Interesting. Might keep it in mind though.
Do that I've met where they're trained to talk like they're in an interview, and that's normal, but it's like we forget that we're not though. Yeah, the first year I was like, you better know how to drive, right? And didn't I say? Oh no, I saw this part recently. It was like,
You better know how to drive. Because I've been putting off driver's ed because that stuff stinks. I hate that stuff.
Oh, that stuff.
Confession, y'all, I'm 33 years old and I still don't drive. Why? Why not?
Stinks. Why didn't I say that shit sucks? Like, I could have said that fucking sucks. That stuff stinks. Oh my God, it's so cringy. Jeez. Hey, Billy, a year ago, you have your dream car. Can you believe it? No, you can't. But you can, though, because it's your car now. It was a Dodge Challenger, matte black. Actually, literally 2 months from today is my birthday, so.
Crazy.
2 months after that day, I got my dream car, and I cried for about 3 hours. You better have a Lamborghini.
The mom moment, please.
This is my mom. She is sick as a booty.
I don't mind. I can stay here that long.
I love it. I love it.
Next year, I hope you're very, very happy and that your happiness you have this year continues and only grows.
They have both created some very amazing things.
You have everything you want in life, and you help change the world for the better.
Mom's definitely gonna help change the world, though, more than I am.
You got a lot more time, though. You were right on this one. Who was it that recommended that? Abigail? It was you, wasn't it, Abigail? Yeah, Abigail. You were right. You were right. I'm glad I got to see that, because it's the same Billy, but it's insight to Billy that I wouldn't get anywhere else. That was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a long video, so you don't need a big speech from me at the end. Just know I'm back with some more reactions. You can follow me on Twitter. It's @MacTheReactor. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Walk with me. Stalk with me, because I stalk a lot of people. I don't know why I do that. Chalk with me, because I write on chalkboards a lot. Not really sure why I do it. I shouldn't really do that. Squawk with me, because I am a bird at the end of the day. So, caca, that's what that is. And fork with me, because, if you don't fork me, who will? I'm out of here.